What's going on, everyone? My name is Twig, and today we're taking a quick look at Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Set to release in about a week or so, this action platformer has a demo for us to check out. It took me roughly an hour and 15 minutes or so to see everything that the demo has to offer, and I have to say, going into this one, I had pretty mid expectations, but I finished it wanting more. If you're new here, these first look videos usually cover demos or early sections of games to give a taste of what to look for as you think about trying these out. If you enjoy this series, a like would be much appreciated. Really quick, I did want to go over a brief summary of what the story is all about in this game. The team behind Streets of Rage 4 developed this one, and the hand-drawn art style looks super cool. You play as the legendary Shinobi Joe Musashi, and the story takes place right after you find out your village has been burnt to the ground and your clan has been turned to stone. You immediately set off on a quest for vengeance, ready to face an unparalleled evil to avenge your clan. Now, Shinobi does a great job at introducing you to mechanics and the feel of the game as a whole. Movement feels extremely good, especially after you get the hang of wall running and the height of the double jump. You have your basic attack and a heavy attack, as well as a ranged attack with the kunai. You can dash in the air or roll on the ground to move quickly around enemies. There is an enemy collision, and speaking of enemies, there is a wide variety featured in the demo. You basically have full access to the first stage of the game. I was kind of hoping for more of a Metroidvania 2D platformer with this one, and it kind of is. There are checkpoints that you can fast travel to at any point using your map. There are hidden room sections with treasure chests that give rewards, and once you beat the first stage, you unlock arcade mode for that stage where you can replay it for a rank, which I don't really know how to feel about yet. The difficulty can be tuned to your liking. I played on Shinobi, which is the standard default difficulty, but you can turn it down in the assist options menu to apprentice or novice, or you can do a custom difficulty as well, which is pretty cool. You can tweak things like enemy damage, enemy health, environmental damage, that sort of thing. We don't know the achievements yet, but usually with these types of games there is one for beating it on a certain difficulty, so we'll have to wait and see. As you play and progress through the stage, you'll run into sections where you can't progress until you either beat all the enemies or hit a switch to open the area door. Another Metroidvania element is backtracking, which I did have to do since I unlocked the sword dive ability after defeating the final boss of the demo. I guess it's good to note that the demo lets you keep playing that same first stage of the game in order to let you explore the areas to the fullest and find all the secrets. It looks like there will be a few collectibles in the form of chests. There are also these kill enemy challenges that you have to find throughout the stage, and there are these portals that transport you to another realm, which require you to do a platforming challenge that is no joke. It's probably the hardest part of the demo for me personally, but it was extremely fun. The bosses weren't really a challenge, although it is just the first stage. They didn't have too many attacks to kill you with. You, on the other hand, have a lot of combos that you can unlock by purchasing them from the shop found throughout the stage. You can buy charms to equip that buff your character, or you can buy combo actions that in turn enable you to deal more damage. You'll see 2 meters up in the left hand corner of your screen by your portrait. One is around your character photo that fills up, and one is associated with those green bars. You'll fill those meters in different ways, but when they're full, you'll be able to perform some pretty cool special moves that spice up combat a little bit. And honestly, combat feels pretty good in this game. Enemy attacks are a little slow and bland, but they are just starter enemies. The art in this game is absolutely amazing, and the soundtrack is pretty killer too. I like the Metroidvania elements mixed in with this 2D action platformer game, where backtracking and exploring is encouraged. And I really like the platforming challenges. Even with the short amount of time in the demo, you feel your character progress, and you feel yourself getting better at movement and combat. I am curious to see how long the game is as a whole though. Given that the game is $27, I may be pre-purchasing this one in order to get the 3 days early access if I have time to play it. Short but sweet video today. Really wanted to cover Shinobi Art of Vengeance before release to give my initial impressions on it. Gamescom was yesterday, and there were a ton of games for us to look forward to. So many so that I can't really keep up, but thank you all for watching or listening. I've got a review after 100% coming for a beat 'em up that I was sent a code for, so stay tuned for that. Keep grinding, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.